After starting the season on the road against the Dodgers and the Mariners and walking away with only one loss, the Detroit Tigers look to open their season at home finally against the Chicago White Sox, the worst team in modern baseball historically last season. Undoubtedly was the White Sox, so it should be nothing crazy of a challenge for the Tigers. I just want to say thank you for all the support on the first two broadcasts, I guess, the introduction and then the broadcast. Not every episode is going to be exactly a broadcast like this one, but for the opening day game and the home opener, I wanted both of them to be more broadcast style. And then going forward, we'll probably have in-game, one game a month that'll be broadcast style. And then in between those episodes will be, you know, prospect profiles, all kinds of stuff, and then game recaps. That man right there, Jack Flaherty, back with the Tigers. He signed a 2-year deal with us last free agency. Flaherty actually started with the Detroit Tigers back last season, but was traded at the deadline to the Dodgers. Everybody thought the Tigers were selling. I thought the Tigers were selling. I said some stupid crap about the Tigers. But here we are. Jack Flaherty, opening day start against Josh Rojas, third baseman lefty, former Diamondbacks player. Pitches high for ball one. Flaherty is going to have to get started pretty early here because there's a lot of new faces on this White Sox team. You don't really know what they can do. Out of the gate, obviously, nobody's predicting anything crazy as there's a ground ball over to McKinstry at short, throw onto first, one away. But, you know, we all want everybody to perform pretty well. As here's the White Sox starting lineup. Josh Rojas, followed by Austin Slater, Mike Tauchman, Luis Robert Jr., Andrew Benintendi, Andrew Vaughn, Lennon Sosa, Brooks Baldwin, and Matt Thaiss. This lineup is so random. It is full of just straight journeymen. As here comes up the Kevin Youkilis lookalike right now, Austin Slater. Remember, he was a big platoon batter with the Giants for a long time as he pops that ball up into right field for Kerry Carpenter. 2 away. Tauchman up now. He's had some crazy moments across his year. At least once a year I see some kind of highlight of Mike Tauchman, whether it's defensively. Very rarely is it offensively. It's usually just crazy defensive highlights as he takes strike one low and inside. Count runs 0-1. But he's traveled around the league, you know. I've seen him with the Yankees. I think I've seen him with the Cubs. I swear he was with Colorado before, too. As that ball's popped up into left field, foul territory. Green won't have a chance to get there. Counts going to 1-2. Flaherty kicks, deals. Strike 3 on the fastball outside. That ends the first half for the White Sox. So Flaherty has a clean ending, 1-2-3. And Detroit now has a chance to show up. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox today is Davis Martin. He's pitched one game this season, and it was a solid 5 innings. Although he did walk 4 batters to his 4 strikeouts. The whip is a bit high for a guy with a 1.8 ERA. One of those early season stat lines right there, so hopefully Davis can kind of get everything under his belt. Leading off for the Detroit Tigers is still Riley Green. I haven't really thought about moving him out of that position. He's been excellent there. Takes the ball high and inside. 1-0 count. Swings at the changeup, offers up at it. Those changeups always get me whenever I'm using any batter in the game. Outside fastball. Ball 2. But I'm hoping we can get Green on an extension. I've been thinking about it for a while. I know it's still early in the year, and I want to jump on that as Green jumps on that ball low and inside. Line drive into right center, or left center. He's going to get an easy stand-up double. No, he's going to third. Easy stand-up triple for Riley Green to lead the game off. As we start pouncing on the White Sox early, his first triple of the year. Again, this offense, 1 through 4, is pretty electric, but it's hard to find another batter in this lineup that is as electric as the 1 through 4. Kerry Carpenter up now. He's got a strike on him and hits that ball opposite way, deep into left field, and gone. Kerry Carpenter, with his 2nd home run of the year, puts the Tigers up by 2. Carp against right-handed pitching is unfair. Unfair. We saw him do pretty good on the road trip. Coming into this game, he was pretty hot, and he stays hot here. Ball wasn't as deep as I thought it was, only 366 feet, but it's an Oppo Taco shot. Gleyber Torres following up now. He's still in the 3-hole. Little bloop single here into right field. And it continues. Martin still hasn't been able to record an out. It is the White Sox, though, so we can't really get too crazily excited about our offense here. Chicago is, you know, well, they're Chicago. Let's be nice here. Torkelson fouls off the first pitch he sees. It's baseball. Anybody can win any game any day. Outside fastball, 1-1 count now. Torkelson has been extremely hot this year, but he's going to pop that outside fastball up. He went fishing for it. Was able to make some contact, but just shot it directly up into center field for Robert. One away. Let's take a quick look at the Tigers lineup today. Riley Green, followed by Kerry Carpenter, Gleyber Torres, Spencer Torkelson, and what did I say? R1 through 4, one of the best in baseball. Following that is Colt Keith, Zach McKinstry, Wenceel Perez, Jace Jung, and Jake Rogers. We are second in the league in home runs already. And I think a big reason for that is going to be Kerry Carpenter if we're going to continue that year long. As Colt Keith flies another ball into center field for another easy play for Luis Robert Jr. Zach McKinstry up to the plate now. Him and Trey Sweeney have been kind of... Oh, strike 3 on the outside slider. End of the inning. Kerry Carpenter, though, will put us up by 2 with an Oppo Taco shot. Leading off the top of the second for the White Sox is Luis Robert Jr. Surprised he wasn't traded at the deadline. I don't know why. Maybe because his play was bad, but he's going to swing through the hammer. Left that one hanging in the inside a little bit. Popped up center field for Perez. He'll be there easily. That outfield, by the way, is huge here in Detroit. We're going to have to get some guys who can cover a range out there. Kerry Carpenter's never losing his spot. But center field-wise... You know, we do have some players coming back from injury soon, so maybe they'll be able to take over nicely. There's strike 1 on the outside. But attendees count runs full. Ground ball over to Torres. He's not able to get it. Easy single for Benintendi. Now let's take a look at the Tigers' top prospects this season. Max Clark, Jackson Jobe, Bryce Rayner, Kevin McGongley, Tyrone Lorenzo, and Jasu. I have no idea how to pronounce any of our prospects' names. But we have the best farm system in baseball. Vaughn drives that ball deep into left field, farther than Carpenter's, 397 feet. Ties the game up at 2 apiece. Andrew Vaughn pounced on that inside fastball by Flaherty. There was not a chance that this big ballpark was going to be able to contain that one. Vaughn's 5th of the year. Probably, you know, the most consistent bat that this White Sox lineup is going to have. He crushed that ball. 107 off the bat. Comes Lennon Sosa now for Flaherty. Strike 1. Fastball high. Count runs 0-2. Strike 3 on the hammer. Inside the strike zone. Very low. But it's going to be called strike 3 anyways. Maybe a little bounce back pitch for Flaherty. Comes Brooks Baldwin. Strike 1 called high. A lot of these White Sox batters are taking strike 1 high. But he's going to swing through the hammer again here. Back-to-back strikeouts to recover from the 2-run shots. Flaherty does give up some damage, but Detroit's going to come back. And if we bat any way we have been against Davis Martin, we shouldn't be that far behind. Comes Wenceel Perez leading off the top of the second for us. He's been struggling this year. Can't really find any footing at the plate. On either side of the plate. Count runs 0-1. Fly ball, left field. Out number 1. Perez is still holding down a job out in center because we just don't have outfield depth. Jason Jung swinging at the inside slider. Low and inside too. At that ball's crushed high. Right field, all the way back. Is it gone? It's not. Tauchman's there. That ball had a little bit too much hang for it. Why does Mike Tauchman look like Superman a little bit? He definitely does here. off his back foot catching that ball. That was an easy fly ball. I don't know why we're showing that. That was just a deep, easy fly ball. That went straight to his glove. Jake Rogers at the plate now, taking the slider inside. 1-0 count. You know, if Rogers could just play us good defense and then hit a couple boppers out every few games, he would, you know, definitely keep a starting job as he pops that ball into right field. Inning over. Detroit is not able to capitalize off the runner on first. We're still in a tied ball game. Okay, let's take a quick look at the White Sox offense last season. 3.3, or last offseason, my bad, last series. 3.3 runs per game. They're batting .204 with a .641 OPS, 8 extra base hits, 4 home runs, and 13 RBIs. That screams pretty well, at least run production. Maybe not the OPS and average, but they did have 3.3 runs per game average. So they're pretty close to their average already. Matt Thias, the veteran backup catcher, now starting catcher for the White Sox. Up, ground ball over to Jung. Gonna field that all the way in foul territory. Dug out by Torkelson, or Colt Keith, my bad. Went away. You know, I'm thinking about having Gleyber Torres DH. We'll move Torkelson to first and Colt Keith to second. Torres' glove has just kind of costed me some easy outs lately. It was an inside fastball. Should have been called a strike, but it's not. 1-1 count to Rojas. Swings through that knuckle curve. Disgusting pitch. Flaherty's going to have to rely on that this game, because that fastball was getting kind of hit. The ground ball straight to Torres. Throw on to first. Easy 2 away. Maybe Gleyber can keep the spot at second, but I don't know. I don't have fun using him in the infield. He always doesn't have enough range to go after any ground ball that's barely hit a few feet away from him. Fastball on the outside, called strike one. Count runs 0-2 to Austin Slater. Popped up center field for Perez. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Flaherty here in the second, or here in the third. Much better than his second inning. Green, Carpenter, Torres are due up. The heart of our order is the 1 through 4. Now Riley Green tripled in the first inning and then scored off a home run. So he can do here in the bottom of the third. Ball 1, low and away. Line drive off the first baseman's glove, but Sosa's there to recover it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Kerry.
That's just an unexpected play. Line drive off the glove. Kerry Carpenter up now. He homered in the first. Oh yeah, I want to look again at this line drive. Look at this, just off of Andrew Vaughn's glove. Wasn't able to recover it. And then the second baseman's there. Pitcher covers easily. Martin there for the out. That's just an interesting play. You don't see that too often. First pitch to Carpenter's crushed. Right field. And Detroit has the lead again. Kerry Carpenter with his second home run in only 3 innings. Third of the year. Have a game, Kerry. Boy, do I love using him. I want Carpenter extended ASAP. Slap the credit card on the table. Give me 15 more years of this. Following Carpenter is Torres. Outside slider. 1 for 1 on the day as well. Ground ball up the middle. Will it be a base hit? Diving play. Not in time. That was a great throw from the knees. And it could have been extra bases. That was a bit of a slow roller into the outfield. Torres got some speed. So what a great play by the White Sox shortstop to stop that ball going any deeper into the outfield. Beautiful play. Accurate throw from the knees too. Just not in time for Torres. Got a runner on first again. Torkelson up. Fouls off the first pitch he sees. Swings through the curveball. Out number 2. I feel like every time we get a good hit, or we'll hit a home run or something, get a runner in scoring position, Torres will usually score them. And then the next 2 batters kind of pop their way out. So does Colt Keith here to end the inning. But Kerry Carpenter gives us the lead again. Solo shot here to make it a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Back here.
Right fielder, Mike
Opening day baseball for Detroit. Mike Tauchman leading off the 4th inning. Takes a fastball high. Flaherty's been living there today. 0-2 count to Tauchman. He's gonna swing through the hammer. Jack Flaherty recovers another strikeout. 4 on the day.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Luis Robert up now. Robert and Vaughn are some of those guys in this lineup that we don't want to pitch to like that. They are insanely deadly, power-wise, they're deadly. Both defensively are pretty decent, other than maybe not Vaughn. Maybe I might be reaching there. There's a ground ball over to McKinstry. Diving play won't be able to stop the ball. Green's there. Easy single for Robert. So 1 on and 1 out for the Tigers, or for the White Sox here, with Benintendi up. That ball's hit high and just foul. Benintendi almost gave the White Sox the lead there. I would walk back angry after that. Robert's running. Ball outside. Throw not in time. Runner in scoring position now with 1 away. Robert's second of the day, or a second on the year. Ground ball up the middle. Would have been a double play if we could have stopped Robert from running. But now there's 2 out with a runner on second for the White Sox here, and Andrew Vaughn at the plate. You know, you can only carry an offense so much. Vaughn fouls back that fastball. 1-2 count now to him. Pitch. Strike 3 on the changeup. Flaherty gets him back. No damage done. We still hold the lead. It's a 3-2 game. Leading off the top of the 4th, or bottom of the 4th, my mistake here, is Zach McKinstry. Ground ball over to second. Can of corn play, 1 away. If you don't know what can of corn play means, it's just an easy play. Just a basic play you see very often in ball games, whether it's a pop fly or a ground ball.
No, that's up.
Any one of those can be considered a can of corn play. The line drive into right field, 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
And now Jace Jung is at the plate. Crushes a ball to center field. Is it going to be deep enough? Back, and caught. That has happened to Jace Jung twice now on the day. Hard hit balls just landing short of the fence. Let's compare today's starters on opening day, or for our home opener. Martin versus Flaherty. Both have 4 innings. Both have given up multiple runs. 3 to Martin. Hits are 5 and 3. Walks none. And 5 strikeouts for Flaherty, while 2 for Martin today. Kind of similar to our start against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Kind of close to that game. If you don't remember, Yamamoto only gave up 2 runs. We gave up none. But we also only recorded like 3 hits. Tipped strike 3. First out of the inning. 6th K of the game for Flaherty. Comes the 0-2 count to Brooks Baldwin. He's going to go down looking too at the changeup. That's 7 strikeouts now. Back to back. Just gave him the good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Fastball sinker, circle change. Not fair there. 94, 90, and then 84. Dropped him. Matt Thias now with 2 away. Looks at that circle change again, floating it on in there. Jack's been pretty comfortable with it today. 0-2 count. Looking for the hammer. And he'll get it. Strike 3. Strikes out the side here in the 5th. Besides that 2-run blunder he gave up, Flaherty's been nearly untouchable this game. Detroit's coming back up. Leading off here in the bottom of the 5th is Jake Rogers. Gonna keep him in the 9-hole all year because you never know what we're gonna get from him. It's a strikeout, pop-out, or a home run. Never really a walk. But he does have some untapped power. Fly ball here. Right center. Can of corn, one away. But now we're back at the strong part of our lineup. Here we go. Riley Green, 1 for 2 on the day. He's already tripled off Davis Martin. First pitch. Hit high and hard into right center. That ball will be caught by Robert. He's got so much range out there in center field. He's able to cover left center, right center, center himself. Comes Kerry Carpenter now. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 home runs. First pitch by Martin. Swung on and missed through that circle change. Just hung it high. Carpenter's been on fire today. Let's see what he can do. High, hard, but foul. So this count's going to run 0-2. You know, one thing I could give Martin this game is he's been accurate.
Ball.
Okay, misses high and inside there. Way to make me look stupid there, Davis. 1-2 count. 2-2 count. All right. You know, battling back from an 0-2 count to a full count, Kerry Carpenter just has a veteran presence at the plate, too. That ball's crushed right field and gone. Way gone. 406 feet for Kerry Carpenter. His 3rd home run of the day. 4th of the season. Kerry Carpenter has owned Davis Martin today and has been our entire offense. I might as well clone Kerry 8 more times and have him play every position. You can't leave that pitch hanging over the plate. And to remind you, he battled back from an 0-2 count to get his 3rd home run of the day. Way out of here. Went opposite field, and then his last 2 have been pulled into right field. And now Gleyber Torres is up, and I think he'll have another bloop single. He will. Lands right in front of Robert. The inning will continue for Colt Keith, or for Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 2 on the day. He struck out, and he's flied out. But he's still been pretty electric this season. Again, swings. He's going fishing for those low pitches. White Sox have action in their bullpen already. 2-1 count. Line drive into right field. Base hit. The 5th inning will continue for Detroit. Davis Martin hasn't been able to get out of this inning. Was able to rally around after giving up a home run to Carpenter early. And then another one. And then another one. So he'll be pulled here in the 5th inning. White Sox managers coming out to take him out. It's not fun watching young guys get hit hard. You always hope for the... You root and hope for the youngsters, but here on our home opener, we're looking to make a show, and we made Davis look like a fool today. Just leaving his off-speed pitches hanging is not something you can do. If there was ever a guy who looked like a closing pitcher, it's Cam Boozer. Look at that mustache he's got going on. He's had a great season so far, but lefties have just been able to crush Cam Boozer. They're batting .330 off of him. Lefty, lefty, Colt Keith, base hits. What did I just say? 1 runner will score. Are we going to send another? We will. 2 runs are going to score. And Detroit's up 6-2. Boozer comes in and immediately gives up a lefty-lefty double to Colt Keith. Keith's 3rd of the year. He went opposite field for that double, too. Impressive when you go oppo on a lefty. 2 runners are going to score off that double. Lefty-lefty again here for Zach McKinstry. Base hit for McKinstry. Another run's going to score. Zach's heading to second. He'll get there easily. And it's a 2-out, 1-run double for Zach McKinstry. Love to see that. He's always been struggling, but he plays a great shortstop. So here comes Winslow Perez. Line drive. Base hit for him, too. Another run's going to score. Perez has himself a 2-out RBI single, and we have now hit around. It's an 8-2 ball game. Jason Jung, he's due. He's hit 2 balls extremely hard and far so far. Pitch to Jung. Popped up center field. That took all the breath out of this inning. Jung ends the inning on a pop fly to center. But we destroy Chicago's pitching here in the 5th. Leading off here, top of the 6th is Josh Rojas. First pitch to Rojas. Oh! Outside strike 3, not first pitch, my bad. 0-2 count. 9th strikeout of the day for Flaherty. Runner on first. McKinstry's there. End of the inning. Quick, easy inning for Jack Flaherty here. Bottom of our lineup to the heart of our lineup. Riley Green. Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter's looking to go for 4 home runs today. Something that hasn't been done since 2017. J.D. Martinez was the last guy to do that. There's a hard hit ball into left field by Rogers, and that ball is gone. Jake Rogers joins the home run parade today. His 3rd of the year. Makes it a 9-2 ball game. Wasn't hit extremely hard, only 96 off the bat. But that ball carried and kept carrying into the Tigers bullpen. Just an offensive showing here in our home opener. Couldn't do it any better. Chicago's going to go to Iriarte. He's had a 22.2 strikeout percentage on the year. 6 ERA. In 6 innings pitched so far. So, looks like he'll be the mop-up pitcher for this game. He's going to face Riley Green first, and he hits him. Inside slider, bangs Riley Green in the back. Kerry Carpenter, though. Here he comes. He's got a chance to make some history here. Join a prestigious club. Some of the names, Josh Hamilton, J.D. Martinez, maybe Kerry Carpenter from the 4 home run club. 4 homers in a game. 0-1 count to Carpenter. Line drive! Caught by Benintendi. Luckily, it's only the 6th inning, so maybe he'll have another chance. Ground ball over to 3rd. This should be a double play to end the inning here. To 2nd, to 1st. Inning-ending double play. Jake Rogers will tag another onto the board for us. It's a 9-2. Leading off here in the top of the 7th is Andrew Benintendi. Flaherty's going to stay out there. He's only at 75 pitches, so he's been dealing today. Line drive up the middle. McKinstry's not able to get it. Leadoff single for the White Sox here in the 7th. They only got 9 more outs. That's why I love baseball. There's no timer here. You got 27 outs to work with. Strike 3! And they got 8 left. Comes a 2-out pitch. Line drive. McKinstry's dive isn't able to get there. Perez will gather that ball, throw to 3rd, and the Detroit Tigers are looking a little scared here. There's runners on 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Flaherty still on the mound. Line drive, left field for Green. Inning over. No damage is done, but that'll probably be Flaherty's day. We're through 7. Forgot we still at the bottom of the 7th. It's okay. Leading off, Spencer Torkelson. We're through White Sox 7. Torkelson! Drops the bat, knows it off the sound. That ball is gone. 427 feet. Oh my. Torkelson's 5th of the ball game. What is that, our 6th of the ball game? It's a 10-2 game. I almost am not excited about them anymore. So regularity here. Boppers up and down the lineup. And by up and down, I just mean our 1 through 4. That ball was crushed. Immediately he knew it off the bat. Wencel Perez here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Ball low and away. Perez due for a hit. Softly hit into left center. That ball is caught to win the 7th inning. But we'll join more Another guy's joining the home run party. 10-2 ball game. Brent Herter is going to come into the 8th inning for us. Flaherty's day is done. He had a really good game. Brilliant game. Other than that 1-2 run shot he gave up to Andrew Vaughn. Comes lefty-lefty to Rojas. Fouls off the first pitch he sees. Herter has been kind of our not critical situation guy. You know, he's going to get strike 3 there on Rojas. 2 outs here. Ground ball over to Torres. He'll be able to field it. End of the White Sox 8th inning. They are 3 outs away. But Detroit still has 6 more to work with. Jung, Rogers, and Green. Comes Jace Jung. He's 0 for 3 on the day, but he's hit 2 balls that arguably would have been out in Yankee Stadium. And he'll hit 1 out here in Detroit's field. That ball's gone. 428 feet for Jace Jung. He was due all day, and he gets his here. Joins the home run parade. His 2nd of the year. .109 off the bat. That ball was hit harder and farther than Torkelson's ball. Dan Altavilla is going to come in now as White Sox are on to their 4th pitcher of the game. At what point do you just bring in a long reliever and just say, mop this game up? Riley Green up with 1 away. And Riley Green will join the parade. Left field and gone. 403 feet for Riley Green. I was thinking maybe the difficulty was too easy for me, and then I thought back to when I played the Dodgers and when I played the Mariners, and it was not easy. So I'm thinking it's just the White Sox. But if this is a regularity here, I'm going to change the difficulty. I already play on a difficult one, and I adjust sliders to try to make the game as realistic as I can. Comes Kerry Carpenter looking for history. And he might get it. Opposite field. Back and gone. Barely gone. Kerry Carpenter has joined the 4 home run club in a game. Something that hasn't been done since 2017. Kerry Carpenter does in 2025. Back-to-back home runs for the Tigers, and Carpenter collects his 4th of the game. 5th of the season, too. Unbelievable has Kerry Carpenter been today. 4 for 5, 4 home runs. History making. And that'll be it. Another White Sox pitcher is coming off the mound here in the home opener. Altavilla's done. I don't understand that move. I feel like you gotta have a mop-up guy to come out and just mop the game up. It's not over yet. I mean, it's over, but it's not over. Shane Smith is coming in for the White Sox now. He's got an 11.57 ERA. He's definitely the mop-up guy here. 1 away for Torres. And he'll get a bloop single. Torres loves swallowing home runs up with those singles. 1 on and 1 out. Torkelson at the plate. And Torkelson! Deep left foul. He almost had his 2nd home run of the day. I've been getting excited with home run calls. I've noticed I've been calling them to the wrong side of the field. I'll try to correct that. You know, I'm getting better at broadcasting. It's not a lot of work. I mean, I put a lot of thought into it as McKinstry hits a ball deep into right field. Back, and that ball's gone! Zach McKinstry with a wall scraper here. 359 feet. The ball game will continue as we have dumped another 3 runs onto the White Sox. McKinstry's 1st homer of the day. I can't even get excited anymore. I'm just used to it. 16-2. James Karinchak comes into the game for the White Sox. Allow me to gather myself here. This is their 8th pitcher of the game. He's still got his red glove from his Cleveland days. 2 outs for Perez. And poor Wetzel Perez. While everybody has been getting their due at the plate, Perez has not. He'll fly out to end the 8th inning. The White Sox have a lot of ground to make up, but it is the heart of their order offensively. Robert, Benintendi, and Vaughn due up. So with 3 outs to get, Tommy Canley's going to come into the game. He's been pretty good through 2 innings of pitch ball. What am I even saying? 1-2 count with 1 away. Strike 3 on the inside slider to Benintendi. And they're 1 out away. 0-1 count to Vaughn. Popped up to McKinstry. Easy 9th inning for Canley. Ball game over. Detroit opens the home game in style. 16 runs! I lost count of how many home runs we hit, but I know that man right there, Kerry Carpenter, hit 4 today. Made history. I can't tell you how many times enough. Not since 2017 has a player hit 4 balls out in 1 game, and Kerry Carpenter did today. You might as well have walked him after he already hit 2. We even went back-to-back today. We unloaded on the White Sox offense, or the White Sox pitching staff, to open the home series. Thank you for joining. Just want to say thank you for all the support, too, on the broadcast so far. It's been fun. I can't wait to make more and show you guys more of the little overlays I have, as I did make that prospect one, so I hope you guys like that. More baseball soon.